Young and the Restless. Kyle dumped, Audra rejected, and a twisted rebound brewing. Hey there, Young and the Restless fans. Genoa City is about to explode with drama this week, and the fallout is hitting Kyle Abbott and Audra Charles the hardest. Both are about to face rejection, heartbreak, and humiliation, and when you put two wounded, angry souls together, sparks are bound to fly. Let's dig into the chaos. Claire Newman dumps Kyle Abbott. Word is spreading fast that Claire Newman has officially ended things with Kyle Abbott. This breakup is devastating for Kyle, and he's left completely crushed. Jack Abbott sympathizes with his son's pain, but also admits he understands Claire's decision. After all, Kyle was her first in just about everything. First kiss, first boyfriend, first love, and the first man she ever slept with. For Claire, it's not surprising that she wants to explore more of life before committing long-term. Diane Jenkins, however, doesn't share Jack's patience. After overhearing Claire talking to Victoria and Nikki at Society, Diane learned the breakup news and immediately confronted Claire for breaking her son's heart. Diane later tells Kyle what she overheard, that Claire is heading to Los Angeles. Diane clings to the hope that maybe this is just a temporary separation and Claire just needs some space. But Kyle, always impatient when it comes to relationships, fears the opposite. He's convinced that time apart means Claire is moving on for good. And worse, that she's doing it with Holden. In true Kyle fashion, he can't just let things be. When he runs into Claire at the park, he confronts her about her trip to LA and accuses her of dumping him so she can chase Holden. Claire insists she's going on her own, but she doesn't deny that Holden has influenced her choices. Even Nikki and Victoria have noticed her growing attachment to him, so Kyle's fears may not be far off. Audra Charles faces another rejection. While Kyle is spiraling, Audra Charles is fighting her own battle, and losing. Determined to win back Nate Hastings, she makes another attempt to plead her case. But Nate hasn't forgotten her betrayals, the lies about Victor's funding, the manipulation, and of course, her affair with Kyle. He's not interested in revisiting the past. Expect Nate to deliver a clear, cold rejection, essentially telling Audra they are never, ever, ever getting back together. For Audra, this is the final nail in the coffin. She knows Nate has washed his hands of her completely. And when she finds out Claire dumped Kyle, the bitterness only deepens. In Audra's mind, Kyle not only ruined her shot with Nate, but now he's miserable too, and she won't hesitate to rub it in. Kyle and Audra. Enemies to lovers in the making? Here's where things get messy. Kyle blames Audra for his breakup with Claire, and Audra blames Kyle for costing her Nate. The two of them are furious, not just at Claire and Nate, but at each other. When they inevitably run into one another, expect fireworks. Audra is sure to taunt Kyle about Claire leaving him for Holden, maybe even mocking that Claire traded up for someone better, hotter, and more loyal. Kyle, never one to hold back, might fire back with something cutting about Nate deserving better than a lying, cheating harpy like Audra. Their confrontations are likely to turn explosive, much like their heated argument at the GCAC Jazz Lounge where Sally and Jack had to intervene. But here's the kicker. Passion still lingers between them. Their fling in France proved that. Even though Kyle hit the brakes, the chemistry was undeniable, and Audra hasn't forgotten it. With both of them hurt, angry, and vulnerable, their fights could easily morph into something else. Soap fans know the trope well. There's a very thin line between love and hate. For Kyle and Audra, fighting might just become foreplay. A revenge rebound on the horizon. It wouldn't be surprising if Kyle and Audra's rage-fueled confrontations turn into a secret fling. At first, it could be about revenge and self-destruction, hate sex, rebound hookups, and a desperate attempt to prove they don't care about the ones who rejected them. But over time, what starts as anger could twist into something deeper. We could see Kyle and Audra sneaking around Genoa City, denying their feelings while indulging in a dangerous attraction. Their relationship could shift from enemies to lovers, setting up one of the soap's juiciest storylines. And of course, when Claire and Nate eventually find out, the fallout will be explosive. Fire bottom line. Kyle and Audra are on a collision course. Both are heartbroken, both are furious, and both still feel the heat between them. Don't be surprised if their fighting turns into passion, and their hatred into a new, messy romance.